My dear friends, we're dedicating this shiur to the Refuah Shlema Avesta Bat Batya. This is video 2 of our gratitude challenge, and this amazing concept I discovered, and I touched on it a little bit, but I think it's important to talk about it more. And that is that when you thank God, people don't understand, that there's 2 types of good. He talks about it in Netanya a lot also. It's a really holy book, Netanya. But basically there's revealed good, that one that looks good, like I got a paycheck. That's revealed good. Like I can see that's good. And then there's hidden good. And the hidden good is just not revealed to me. Like I don't see the good in it. But it's still good because everything from God is good. That's what we believe. And so that's what everyone believes, really. If you think about it. It's not just a Jewish concept. Everyone, if you talk about monotheism, everything from God is good. So with us, it's a step further. Even something that looks like God's wrath or God's judgments or a challenge to you, whatever, it's also good, but it's hidden. It's just hidden. And what does it mean it's hidden? It means that you can't see the good. So what do? We give up, we start crying, or we call it bad. Some people say that's evil. And we in Judaism, we actually don't believe in the devil. We believe there's an angel that's responsible for death and for things like that. And he's a very powerful angel. He's a very beautiful angel because every angel is beautiful. But we don't think that he is autonomous, that he has power of his own, and he's in a big fight with God, because there's no such thing as evil. It's not. Evil for us is just the covering of God's light, the concealment of God's light, of God's truth. That's all. That's what people think evil. We just say hidden good. That's what we see. We say it as hidden good. So let's say someone got in the hospital and broke their leg. Okay, God forbid, they broke their leg and they're lying in the hospital, so they think, wow, this sucks, right? It's painful, it sucks. No problem. We're not trying to take that away. We're not trying to plaster it with wallpaper or with lies. We're trying to see the good in it. So what if, let's say they broke their leg, they got in the hospital, but they met a nurse or something, or they met somebody in the hospital that they met them and they became their wife, their future wife. So only by breaking their leg, they met their soulmate. So in everything in our lives, we can see the good result in it. But it's not the good result. It's in itself, this challenge is good. And who was it? Rabbi Dror Moshe Cassouto, our holy Rabbi, Rabbi Dror Moshe Cassouto from Emunah channel explains that. The level in which you see that this itself is good is by the vessels of gratitude, of humility, the vessels that God gives you to receive His light during this challenge. That's the good. It's not the result that we're looking for that's gonna be good. No, yeah, the result's gonna be good too. But even now, this in itself is, in essence, amazingly good. It's just pure light. It's coming. The way it comes down is in a challenge, in a concealment. That's how it comes down, in a judgment, in concealment. But in itself, in its essence, is good, and we can reveal that by looking at the vessels that we can build. So if, let's say, someone, God forbid, their family member is sick, but they spend, let's say, 15 minutes thanking God for all the challenges that it brings them and how much they're growing and how much they need to take care of them and grow through it and succeed and do the best, and it's making them a better person and just, or something in the past where they've gone through a sickness but it's made them more humble, more stronger, more resilient. And you can see those things, and when you think on those things, you're building vessels of gratitude, you're building vessels of prayer. With those vessels, you are going to be able to survive the rest of your life. You're going to be able to thrive the rest of your life with those vessels. And that's why God gives you the challenge. Is during this challenge, you're going to be able to thrive for the rest of your life. And when you look at those vessels today, and when you realize that you're building the vessels and the success for the rest of your life, then you become happy. Then, even though you're in pain, you can say this is hard, challenging, and pain, but you don't fall to despair, you don't fall to sadness. You say, okay, I'm suffering, I'm hurting, but I know this is for the best, and I can thank God for it. And while you're thanking, it's actually decreasing your pain a little bit. It's making it easier for you to breathe. So my dear friends, I urge you, go out there and thank God for the most difficult things, because those most difficult challenges are the ones that are helping you build the vessels of prayer, your vessels of gratitude, your vessels of humility and good character traits. And that's the basis of your personal relationship with God, with your merciful Creator. God bless you all. Try it, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good week.